to the Knackered Golfist. This is my 20th take that I've tried to do this with knackered equipment. I got a knackered iPhone and I got a knackered microphone phone, and let's see how knackered this video can turn out. So I got a knackered putter here on the Knackered Golfist podcast, Knackered Golfist Network on YouTube. This is a Callaway Hickory stick putter that is of the Bobby Jones line that Callaway was manufacturing back in the early 90s. This is probably one of their very first pieces of golf equipment that they came out with back in that day, because they adopted the Bobby Jones line and developed the Bobby Jones sort of commemorative golf clubs. They had metal woods, they had cast blades, they had putters, they had wedges, and they had the hickory shaft aspect of them too. So a good friend of the Knackered Golfist, his name is Jesse Para, and he was telling me that this shaft is sort of reinforced with like a solid core shaft in the middle of what appears to be this. I think this is hickory, but it's sort of there to reinforce the hickoryness of the shaft. So therefore you have a hickory sort of looking shaft, but it may not be all that hickory. So there you go with that. So I think this is a good putter. It's got a knackered grip on it. It's got Callaway written on here. It's still pretty good. It's a Golf Pride, so this is a good era. This is probably the pro only that they put Callaway on. Doug Otten actually refinished the face of this for me because it had some rusted bumps on it, but I like the appearance and the character of this putter as it has aged over the last 30 years, and it's got some good sort of rare sort of milling stuff that they milled into this milled putter face of billet steel material. So looks pretty good. It's got this sort of Callaway marking right here, which I think is nice, and it's the Billet Series putter. And one thing about it on the green is that it sort of lacks in the oomph factor when you hit a ball above, going uphill. It's sort of, you may leave it a well bit short because of the actual, I don't know, there's something about it that doesn't really get the ball to the hole as well as another putter would. So there's sort of that feature there. And then you have the downhill putt, which is like, you're on your own anyway with the downhill putt. So you're going to be okay. I think it's a good piece, and it's a good piece of history, I guess, if you want to go back 30 years when Callaway sort of started and they had basically senior tour players on their tour staff, and their colors were yellow and black, and they had a cool sort of golf bag that I used to own. I used to own sort of a walking golf bag that broke on me, and they actually warrantied it, and they sent me a new one, and I thought that was cool. So anyway, it's a good putter, good piece, good conversation piece if anybody on the putting green will actually engage in sort of conversation. It's a good putting talking piece. So a good way to break the ice is to have an unusual putter on the green to make you a bit more eccentric than the average golfer. And so look at me, I'm wearing a salmon colored pink golf shirt, and a blue hat. And I'm here at Bodega Harbor Golf Links in Bodega Bay, California, because it's 120 in Sacramento. Sacramento, when it's hot there, it's really nice here. So I came down to the coast with Mr. Producer, and he's actually taking a break in the car. So anyway, thanks for watching the Knackered Golfist. Thanks for all your support. Thanks for listening to the Knackered Golfist podcast. And more material to come your way on the Knackered Golfist radio network. Are you recording?
Yeah.
Am I centered?
Little to the left. There you go.
I'm centered right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, do the oh hi thing.
Oh hi, I'm the Knackered Golfist.
No,
Welcome.
No.
No, see.